Rafael Nadal, you gotta be kidding me. Arguably one of the greatest athletes to ever grace the tennis courts. This guy, the king of clay, his career is a breathtaking blend of grit, passion, and achievement that's absolutely off the charts. I mean, the guy's a machine, but like all legends, even the best journeys come to an end. And let me tell you, Nadal's retirement, it's a gut punch, but hey, the guy's earned the right to walk away on his own terms. In this video, we'll explore 10 fascinating facts about his illustrious career, his retirement, and what comes next for this iconic champion. Let's rewind to 2005. Picture this. A 19-year-old Nadal bursts onto the scene, right? Wins his first French Open. French Open, the most grueling tournament on tour, and this kid, he just steamrolls the competition. No one, and I mean no one, saw it coming. 14 French Open titles later, you gotta hand it to him. The guy's a legend. He redefined clay court tennis, and let me tell you, it wasn't just luck. This kid, he was born for this. He's a force of nature, and everyone on tour knew it from that moment on. You can't talk about Nadal without mentioning Federer and Djokovic. These three, they were like a supernova in the tennis universe. The big three, they called them. They pushed each other, elevated the game, and gave us matches that, well, they'll be talking about those matches for centuries. Nadal and Federer, though, that was something special. Two completely different styles, but both at the absolute pinnacle of the sport. Their 2008 Wimbledon final, are you kidding me? An epic battle for the ages. You talk about holding your nerve, that match had everything. Let's be real, folks. When it comes to clay, Nadal's in a league of his own. 14 French Open titles. 14. You can't even argue with that. He owns that surface. He moves on it like a panther, all grace and power, and those forehands, forget about it. Unplayable. They don't call him the king of clay for nothing. He's earned that title and then some. He's dominated on every surface, but on clay, he's untouchable. Chapter 4. Battling injuries. Let's be honest, the guy's body has been through the ringer. Knee problems, wrist injuries, foot issues, you name it, he's dealt with it. Most players would have thrown in the towel, but not Nadal. This guy, he's got the heart of a lion. He fought back time and time again and came back stronger. You got to admire that kind of resilience, that kind of dedication. It's what separates the good from the great, and Nadal, he's always been in a class of his own. Chapter 5. A record-breaking champion, 22 Grand Slam titles. Let that sink in for a minute. 22, tied with Djokovic for the most men's singles titles in history. The guy's a machine. And it wasn't just on clay either. He conquered Wimbledon, the US Open, the Australian Open, you name it, he's won it. He proved without a shadow of a doubt that he's not just a clay court specialist. He's one of the greatest all-around champions the game has ever seen. Chapter 6, the emotional farewell, 2024. It had to happen sometime, right? But still, when Nadal announced his retirement, it hit everyone hard. The injuries, they take their toll, and you could tell it was getting tougher and tougher for him. But you know what? He walked away with his head held high, and that's all that matters. He left it all out on the court, and the outpouring of love and respect, well, it just goes to show you what he meant to the sport. Chapter 7, Nadal off the court. Here's the thing about Nadal, he's not just a great tennis player, he's a class act off the court too. His foundation, the Rafael Nadal Foundation, it's doing amazing work helping underprivileged kids through sports and education. He's giving back, making a real difference, and that's what it's all about. He's an inspiration to millions, and his legacy, well, it's going to reach far beyond the tennis court. So the big question, what's next for Rafa? Coaching, commentary, he'd be brilliant at either. Knowing him, he'll probably take some time off, enjoy life away from the tour, and then, who knows? The guy's a natural-born competitor. He can't stay away from the game forever. One thing's for sure, whatever he decides to do, he'll do it with the same passion and intensity that he brought to the tennis court. When Nadal retired, the whole world took notice. I mean, everyone from LeBron James to Cristiano Ronaldo, they all chimed in with tributes. And why not? The guy's a legend. He transcended the sport, became a global icon, and inspired millions with his work ethic, his humility, and his sportsmanship. He's earned all the accolades, all the praise, and then some. Rafael Nadal's story is one for the ages. He's proof that with hard work, dedication, and an unwavering belief in yourself, anything is possible. He never took shortcuts, never gave up, and always played with his heart on his sleeve. He's an inspiration to us all, and his legacy, well, it's going to be etched in the history books forever. They'll be talking about Rafael Nadal, the king of clay, for centuries to come. Thank you, Rafa, for the memories, the passion, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. Your legacy is eternal, and your story will be told for generations to come. You gave it your all, every single time you stepped on the court, and you inspired millions around the world. Enjoy your retirement, champ. You've earned it.